Oh, what a great football team we played tonight. They are really athletic and extremely well coached. I mean, in every phase, they outclassed us. They blocked us and kept us blocked. We couldn't sustain blocks in the interior or on the perimeter. They did a great job on the punt block. It's embarrassing to have that happen. That hadn't happened in our program in years, and they made a bunch of plays, and I'm proud of our guys, proud of the effort. Our guys continued to fight the entire game, and it was to a point there, certainly in the fourth quarter, that it was going to be really hard for us to find a pathway to victory. But our guys never stopped fighting, and we pride ourselves on that. Fortunately, that's been able to get us to the victory circle more often than not lately. But tonight we just faced a great team, and so congratulations to Coach Freeman and their team, and we certainly wish them success as they go forward. But we had the two guys up here, terrific players for us, and both really fought and played hard and had good football games tonight. Just collectively, we didn't do what we needed to win the football game, and frankly, so much of it had to do with them. It wasn't the fact that we misfit a bunch of runs or we had a lot of missed assignments or anything like that. We couldn't block them and keep blocked, and we couldn't get off of their blocks, and that's the fundamentals of football, and they did that much better than us. So we'll regroup and try to get ready for next week. And when you get to this point in the season, when a team gets to this point in the season, and we've won as many games as we have, all the games are big. This was a big game today. Unfortunately, we came up short, but next week's a big game, and the one after that's a big game, and the one following that one, there's not a bigger game for us on the schedule. So we got a lot to look forward to and a lot to play for.
We'll open up for questions in the back there.
Coach, talk about what it means to coach in a rivalry that dates back as long as this one does, and just the history behind this rivalry.
Well, I don't know if you call it a rivalry. You got to win sometimes for it to be a rivalry. And we haven't won this one in a long time. We don't play them every year. Thank God. They are such a good football team, and what an awesome night for our guys. And none of our guys got recruited by Notre Dame, and it's not like they had their choice of going to 14 Power 5 schools and get a chance to experience playing a team like Notre Dame, playing in a venue like Yankee Stadium. I mean, who gets to play here? Not very many football teams get to play here. Not many athletes. This is one of the most iconic sports venues in the world, and we got to go compete out there on that field. How many people are envious of our players and coaches? And so, it was awesome to be able to be out there and be a part of that tonight. I wish we could have played better. I wish we could have found a way to be more competitive in the game. But the history belongs to Notre Dame. They've won this game and certainly won tonight, and it's an awesome experience for our guys, and it's something they'll remember, and won't be quite a fond memory, but a memory that they were able to play in Yankee Stadium.
Joe, go ahead, Joe Iacano.
Hey, Coach Monken, we knew Notre Dame was going to be awesome athletically and physically.
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything from a scheme point, offensively or defensively, that surprised you at all?
No surprises. I guess maybe I'm just surprised how much better they were tonight, and I thought we would be competitive in the game. I thought we could play with them. I thought we could block them and sustain blocks enough that we could get the run game going. I thought our guys, just the way we play with effort on defense, might be able to rally and make some plays, and there were no surprises. Their football team is highly motivated. They're playing for a spot in the college football playoff. They're well coached. It's apparent that they do have a very strong culture, and those guys play together, and they're playing with a lot of pride, and so it's just a very difficult team to beat tonight, and I'm certain they're probably going to make it tough on a lot of people to beat them.
In the black, go ahead.
Coach, you emphasized some of the lowlights tonight. You know, despite the tough loss, was there any positives you found or saw throughout the game to build on moving forward?
Oh, sure. I mean, that the goal line stand was fantastic by our defense. We've done that a couple of times already this year, and just a great effort on their part. I was really proud of them for that. The 2 touchdown drives, those are gritty and tough, and there weren't any big explosive plays. We had to grind the ball all the way down the field to make those touchdowns. So I was certainly proud of that. I'm just proud of the way our guys continued to fight, and there was absolutely no quit. If you were watching our team, yeah, they kicked our butts. That was apparent, but it's also apparent that the guys in white jerseys never quit, and so I'm really proud of them for that. And there'll be some things that we'll see on the film as we watch that we could have done better, but we didn't lose the game tonight because, as I said, we blocked the wrong guy or missed fit gaps or didn't cover the right receiver. Or, they just made way more plays, and they were better.
Right here, go ahead.
Hey Jeff, Ralph Russo with the Athletic.
Ralph.
You obviously you said you guys fight until the end, and nobody's going to question your guys' toughness. Do you give any consideration late in that game to giving Bryson a series off because of all the really big games you have coming up?
Yeah. No.
Can you explain what goes into that decision?
Our guys are. Every one of our guys are going to be commissioned officers in the Army. And every one of their classmates that was sitting up there in the end zone, and the other 4,000 that are back at West Point are all going to be commissioned officers in the Army. That's a mentality that is uncommon, to accept that responsibility, to make that commitment. And what a soldier does is a soldier fights. A soldier fights until the end. And we were trying to win that football game to the very end. It got to a point where we weren't going to be able to win the football game, but we weren't going to go park the bus. And that's just who we are. And you know, had we been in a position where